everybody, and thanks for coming back for another puzzle. This time I have the second one from FaBrick. This one is the Chocolate Factory. You can check out the first one, which was Candy Box up here. They were kind enough to provide me a pre-sale puzzle before they release it for sale. So I wanted to go ahead and dive into this so I can give a spoiler-free review to specifically the Mechanical Puzzles Discord, but to anybody who's interested in it. So if you want the spoiler-free review, jump to the end where I'll give my thoughts on it. I'll solve it in the meantime. So all their puzzles are candy themed. The previous one, like I said, was the Candy Box. This one is the Chocolate Factory. Okay, so we found our golden ticket. It's pretty cool, really Wonka, as I'm sure everybody knows. It has the solution and the reset on it. Can contact them on Instagram if we need. This is their Instagram here. And we have the rules. So, welcome to the Chocolate Factory. It is a 25-step sequential discovery puzzle. You need to be aware of dead ends, okay? Complete all steps to discover your final prize. Uses multiple tools or your fingers to navigate. You won't need your fingernails, and there's no need to disassemble any Lego pieces or use force. Beware of small pieces that may fall out. Do not pull on the wheel or the towers. Okay. I suspect that means just don't, these are just stacked cylinders, so they'll probably just pull right off, and the wheel, we don't want to pull it out. As it might, I'm sure it's connected. You probably have to turn it. I'm sure it's connected to something. So if we pull it out, it might end up breaking whatever mechanism that is in there. This is pretty hefty. You can hear a couple of things moving around. Those must be the tools that we'll find along the way. All right. This actually, there's a little bit of glue here. I wonder if these are glued together. I'm not going to pull on them like they said. Maybe at the end we can explore it and see what's going on there. But we got our stopwatch, and here we go. Okay, so like we said, we'll probably turn the wheel. It does not turn at the moment. I'm wondering if these go down. I'm not going to pull them up, but maybe they go down. So we're on these kind of things, because we don't have any direct movements yet. We're going to look for something that slides. We've got some hinges here, these two and these two here. This looks like a tool. See if we can get it out with just our fingers. It says not to use your fingernails, so maybe there's another tool that will allow us to push that out. We'll leave it in for now, just in case that that is the intended solution. We've got this one here, which may or may not be a tool. I saw a blue one here. Alright, so let's look for something that'll slide. That'll be our first. This is going to slide once this is out of the way, this whole section here. Which will then maybe let us open this hinge. This on the bottom is slightly loose, and it looks like it's lined up with this. Yeah, this tower and this on the bottom are connected to each other. I mean, it says you can push, but I kind of have to use my fingernail to pull it out. I'm just going to leave it for now. Oh, does this rotate? Does it push this? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so this section pushed over. And then there's a red brick in here, which lines up here. So maybe once this is out of the way, I'll be able to push through and push this out, and I can't. So there's this hole here, but it doesn't. You can kind of see inside it here. So it looks like there's a slight. It's very difficult to tell. Oh, that's this cylinder that I'm seeing here. Okay. I'm just gonna take this out. I mean, I think that's the correct. Okay. Let's try. I'm just gonna try all the holes. Try this. Push this one in. This is being blocked by something. Is this? Oh. Ah, okay. So we put it in this hole in the back here, which popped this little pin out, which is probably what was preventing this from rotating. Yep. So it spins freely. Interesting. I guess I was expecting some resistance. I could see why there would be an urge to pull on it. So now does this go somewhere? So push this. Oh, what happened here? This hole isn't lined up anymore. This, I'm not going to be able... Oh, I guess I still can. It wasn't lined up. Something was shifted over a little bit. And when I pushed it back in, it moved back. Oh. Now this, oh, this rotates. That's what it was. Okay. So the bottom of this cylinder has a hole that runs through it that this pin was locking in, or this tool, and that's what shifted back when I pushed this in. So now this is not to pull on it, but I mean it does come up and it rotates. I just want to be careful with it. I don't want to pull too hard. It probably just means don't pull too hard on it. Okay, so what could moving this up? Does that have something to do with this then? Does this somehow unlock? We're obviously going to get a flat piece. I didn't try this, I don't think. Okay, I have to figure out how to get this out of the way for this to... Does this one rotate? No. What would rotating this do? Well, it pulls up. I mean, I think... Oh, that probably lets it... Yes! So this is the initial condition. where the hole allows this pin to sit in it. Now we're going to rotate it and pull it up so that it opens this hole, which will probably allow us to push this piece out. Yep. Okay. That's clever. I like that. Now we can shift this over. Ta-da! Now does this push? There we go. So now this pushes out of the way, which unlocks what? What could this have unlocked? So it's a slider that runs this way, so you would think it unlocks something that goes this way. Does it have something to do with this? Well, now I can't put this. I don't think it would be relevant anyway, but now I can't put this back in. Does this come up any further? Nope. Let's go down a little bit. No. Now is it something with this wheel? Something here. Okay. Is it something with these hinges? Wonder. I was wondering if I put this in here, this little pin piece, give it a little friction, and then pull, if it's like a door with this hinge here. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, now there's something. Oh, there we go. There was something blocking that. This hinge looks like it's going to be this top piece here. This whole section rotate. Does this push? We didn't. Does this have anything to? Uh-oh. Interesting. Is it this now? Does this go in here? I mean, yes it does, but does this go back in here and push something out? Okay, what could we have unlocked with this slider out of the way? That's where we're... I want to say it's something with this hinge here. I'm just trying to look down these holes to see if I can see anything that might be relevant. Oh, now this one turns. Oh, that's what it unlocked, I think. Maybe not. I think it turns irrespective of... Oh, this is what was locking it. So this this pin was in here, and it was preventing this from rotating. And now it can rotate. So we need to move this out of the way. Oh, ooh, okay. Interesting. So if we push on this red piece here, it slides this forward, which prevents us from... So this might be one of the dead ends they're talking about. You push this piece forward, push this piece up, which prevents you from putting this tool in here. If we leave that back, I can push the tool in and push this whole section out and push this red piece all the way to the surface. Now is this something to pull on for the hinge? For this hinge here? Now do I need to do something here again? Something here? So we opened up a large chamber down in here. Does this pull up more? Does this pull up? I wonder if this has to like line up with this hole here, because it has a hole in it itself. You can see it right there. I guess that hole was for this piece when it was here. What if I line it up? Oh, no, that won't do anything because this piece is just a brick. I think we determined. Oh, why can't I? There it goes. Okay. So this one came to the surface, and what do we do with that information? Or does... I push this one back. No, that probably doesn't have anything to... Unless I need to do something with this again. Probably not. No. Okay. Now is it the wheel? Well, it still spins freely, which is interesting. Ah, so this one has two separate holes in it that are not aligned with each other. So when you have this one lined up, you can push this piece out of the way, and then you have to rotate it again to line up the hole on the top here, which will do what? Nothing. It will do something at some point. Otherwise there would be no reason to, unless that's another dead end. It'll probably push whatever's blocking this out of the way, which will allow me to push through and push this blue pin out, right? Because those line up with each other. Yeah. Which is maybe locking this door here. I'm not sure what our prize is, by the way. I'm sure it's a piece of candy. Same as the other one. So now is there any more pieces that push or slide? Oh, this one does. Is it related to this? This whole section right here slides. So whatever is blocking it here, whatever this is probably related to getting this to slide. So push in. No. Let's get this back up to the surface. So there's a, like I said, there's a big chamber in there, but it doesn't appear to. You would think this would be next, but it doesn't. There's something. Okay, how can we... Oh, this is the section that's blocking it, this one here. You can see it kind of moves a little bit if you apply some pressure to it. What's the point of the wheel? We haven't figured that out yet either. I suspect our next This blue pin is preventing this section from sliding. So we set this. This section is going to slide as well. So there's something preventing that. Is it something up here? I still haven't found. I'm sure there's going to be a flat piece, otherwise this hole would have no function. Maybe that, maybe you slide this and then what is blocking this? This, so I need to pull this up to, okay. So we found a couple sections that slide. We just can't seem to figure out what's blocking them. How does this hinge open? No. What's the point of the wheel? I want to pull it, but I know you're not supposed to. I can push this back, but so what? And why is this piece separate? This section. I wonder if I'm somehow supposed to separate this piece from this piece and then push. Well, that wouldn't do anything because now that's what's blocking it. So that's not the case. Unless, like, when this piece is out. Like, if I can get this piece to stay out and push this one back and then push it to the surface, but how would I even do that? Like that? Because that would probably open something. Oh, it slides on its own. Okay, now let's push it up to the surface, like that. So I separated this piece from this piece. Okay, now what? So you can see this block here isn't like tied to anything. It can kind of slide back and forth on its own. So we push it. I wonder if it goes the other way. No. Okay, so we pushed it to the surface. Now do I push this back? No, that doesn't do anything. I mean, it might, but I guess I thought it would put it behind it. but it doesn't. This is 2 things thick. Something here again somehow. Do I need to, like, does it, if I can, oh, I don't think that'll do anything though. I was thinking, what if I can get this piece up to the surface while this one is back this way, and then I can stick this through here. But I mean, what would that do? I don't think that would actually do anything. I feel like I'm getting closer to these hinges being relevant. We still haven't determined the wheel. Is it, now that this red piece is out of the way, is it something? No, it's not out of the way though. That's the thing. It covers up this just enough that you can't put it back in. Oh, this can go in like this. That's right. I forgot it goes in both directions, and that adds a bit more. You know, it's a bit of a tighter. Is that me allowed to? Can I pull this out of the way? Is that what it is? Oh, that would have been super clever. Hmm. If I can get... What is blocking this from... I don't want to be rough with it. You know, Lego puzzles, you can't be... it's this. You know, this section is going to move. This section is going to move. It's blocking this section. There's something behind. It's probably whatever this is. A little bit stuck here. Interesting. I mean, this is obviously you have to separate these two. Push it up. Oh, you don't get it exactly. There it goes. If I had a flat piece, I could stick it right here and push that red piece back. So I do need to figure out how to separate this piece from this piece. If I can find the flat piece, I can push this section back, which will open up something here. Where could this flat piece be? I think that's all we're missing. If we can just find that flat piece, we'll have... Where on earth could it be hiding? We need to go backwards. I suspect not. That would be... I mean, I guess it could be true. I don't expect that it is. You can see that this blue pin is blocked by this pink piece here. I feel like this one should slide. I could be locking this one in place. Just like rotate. We've definitely hit a brick wall here, that's for sure. I think we're very close. There's just like one little thing we're missing that'll open up a bunch of other steps. And I think it's all related to that flat plate, wherever that is hiding. I don't know if that's what's rattling around in here. I don't think this has anything to do with it. I mean, this could be a tool. Just rotate? Is that what it is? No. Does this one rotate? Nope. It looks like this whole puzzle is gonna split in half. Oh! And that's what the hinges are for. Okay, I don't want to be too rough with it. So this was one of the things preventing this from opening. the other one is that red piece. If I can get that red piece back down, I'll be able to open this. Okay. No, it's still in the way, even though I have it back down. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. That's what's preventing me from splitting this puzzle in half. Does it need to go, maybe this, let's see, all the way up. Aha! Ha ha ha. So it had to go all the way to the surface to open. But now this piece is in the way, from preventing me from fully opening it. What is that? Where did that come from? Oh, that's what was sliding around in here. There's a little pin. Oh, I don't think you can... I don't think this will fully open because of this piece. Well, now can I can pull this piece out. Oh, maybe I can't. But I can push this back in. There we go. Okay. So now I've got it open. So now what? So now is there... Now does it open up like a different... This one we determined does not come out. So when you have it this way, this tool can go here, but then when we open it, now it can go... It's not long enough. And what could that even... I can't push it. Does that open up? Well, that won't do anything anyway. They'll line up. This hole in this piece. But that, I mean, that doesn't do anything, so what? Okay. So now we are where? If I push this section, that's just going to break if I push too hard on it. Oh, does that one section slide now? Where was that section? Is it this one? Oh, it still doesn't want to... Oh, it goes that way. There we go. Okay. Now I can do this. Now I can do that. Push this piece out. Okay, now do you have to like put it back? Okay, so we got this piece out. Which, oh, then I can... now it allows me to push this out. Is this my flat tool? No. Whoa! Okay. So what we did here, let me show you. Okay. So we took this piece, slid it to the side. This piece, slid it to the side. Used our tool here to push this piece to the surface. Slid the whole thing back, slid this whole thing back, and lined up the cylinder here. So what's going to happen, I'm going to push it through, and it's going to push this piece out, which I can't do anything with at the moment, but when I have this puzzle closed, it's going to line up here and push through. Okay. So we did that. Now I probably want to do this again. So does that allow this to come out now? I thought that was going to be related to... Oh, now I can't unopen it because it's stuck inside here. And if I... Oh, okay. So I can push on here and watch that blue pin. It goes up. And I push this whole section up. And I can pull this piece. What is this piece? I can pull this piece out. I still can't... Wait, now can I... Now what's preventing me from... Something's preventing me from folding it. I think it's this piece. Yeah. This piece needs to... Okay. This piece here is the piece that we pushed out of the way when we had this cylinder rotated, when we pushed this way. I can pull it here. And it's not going to let me... It'll never let me... That's probably why there's a reset QR code. Because I feel like there's a special trick to get that piece back so you can reclose this. But in the meantime, we did that. We can pull this out. I don't know what that does. We still have this pin here. Is there more pieces that slide? Did we determine that? I can push this back, but so what? We're getting close. Definitely getting close. I think that's going to break if I do that. What is it? It must be something with this pin here. Can I do... Does this do anything? What about here? So something with this again. What if I line it up on the bottom here and push? Or is it something again here? So like another, no, that's that blue pin. Is it something here with this hole lined up? I just pushed something. Unless it was just the tightness of the... Oh, that must all have been it was. I think this will just... Okay, so we push this piece out. It's got to be with whatever's with this pin here. Oh. This piece slide. This section wants to slide here. Didn't we determine... Did we mess something up here? I hope we didn't get stuck in a dead end because I'm never going to be able to get back. Because so this blue pin is preventing this section from sliding. You can see is it supposed to come all the way out? Can I pull it all the way out? No. But I can't slide this section now because the puzzle is open. And this section wants to move, but I can't move it unless this section is out of the way. And I can't take this brick out. Does this whole thing like pull out? No. I'm going to break it if I do that. So I can't close the puzzle again because this piece is in between this hinge here. So, you know, and if I pull it all the way out, it's not between this hinge, but it's pushing up against this wall here. And this pin, when it's in this position, I can't do anything, but when I have it down that way, I can push here, and you can see this section pushes. Is it supposed to rotate? Is it something to do with this? You see it's pushing there, but I feel like kind of breaking it apart a little bit. This section needs to move towards me, well, to the right. which will unlock this. But I can't get it to the right because of this. Nope. And I don't want to... If I try and... reclose it, it's going to break that piece in there. I don't think... I think it's as far over as it'll go. Oh, this... there's a flat section here that is blocked by this tower. So is something supposed to come out of there? Do I push this back and then... Why would that... It go down? Is that what it is? No, it can't go down. Why would that block that? Oh, what is this? This whole piece slides over. Ah! Now it goes down and comes out. So this piece was sitting here. And inside here, and was preventing it from coming out. So I slid this piece over, used gravity to drop this piece out, and then pulled this piece out. And you can see it spins on the... Okay. Cool. Now what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. I stuck it in there thinking that I could... Oh, crap. That's not good. Thinking I could push something and it went up into the puzzle. Shit. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. I don't know how I'm going to get that back out. It's just up inside here. You can hear it. That is not good. So there's a little gap in the ceiling here, and when I pushed, it just kind of slipped and went flying up in there. There it is, right there. I don't think there's going to be any way for me to get that back out. Oh, there it is. Come on. If I can get it to go vertical, I can just kind of... Come on. It's just like there's a chamber back here and it's just sitting in there. being a little rough with it. Oh, come on, come on. Damn it. I'm probably being a little rougher than I should be, but I gotta get it out of here. I mean, maybe I don't. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. But, I mean, that would just be like a dexterity thing, because it's just sitting inside of a chamber. Well, this doesn't slide anyway. Even when I thought it was going to, even if I kind of open it a little bit, it doesn't slide like I thought it was going to. So we're still stuck here. As to why this doesn't... Oh, was this blocking it? Does it go this way? Oh, come on. Come on, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so it wasn't able to slide to the right because this was in the way. So now I can slide this over. Okay, now I should be able to get that yellow piece out. It's just right there. There we go. That was close. Okay. Now, do I push this back in? And do I need to pull that out somehow? Okay, so we slid this piece over, and then we slid this piece over. I haven't been counting the steps, so I have no clue. We still have that pin there, which we haven't determined a use for. I'm not even sure that'll come out, or if it needs to. Oh, that's just the original. Oh, hell. Oh, do I slide it over with the blue pin in place? Is that what it is? I put this frickin' thing back in, and now it's stuck in there. How am I going to get that out? That was pretty silly of me. I'm gonna cheat just a hair. I know you're not supposed to, but I got it frickin' stuck in there. I don't expect that's part of the actual solve. So can I slide this over with the pin in place? No. I can slide it back. I'm still not sure how we know we're done. It doesn't say like what the goal is. Where'd the golden ticket go? I mean, I'm assuming there's a candy piece, given that it's the chocolate factory. What is this pin doing? Oh, it's right there. There's a chocolate bar right there. There, ha ha ha, yes! Just a hair over an hour. I don't know if you can see that, it'll show up. An hour and 4 minutes and 8 seconds. Nice. I can't imagine that that's not the end. You got the piece of chocolate out. Boy, that was slick. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I love this. This is phenomenal. I don't think I'm going to do the reset. I mean, I guess I could. I can pull up the reset. It's just this piece that's kind of screwy. You might have to like take it apart or something to get it. I don't know. Maybe we can pull up the reset and you know, I guess this pin here was just to prevent you from pushing that out. You know. Let's pull up the reset, and then we will. Where did my phone go? And then we'll go from there. Well, let's just see the solution, just out of curiosity. If that's the final, I mean, I can't imagine that. I'm not going to show it on screen. Yep, that's it. So with getting the piece of chocolate out is the... But let's bring up the reset. Oh, it's another YouTube video. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I guess you'd just kind of be a little, so this goes back in, these go back over, this goes in, this, and then you just kind of do that. And push that in, and now we need to... This needs to go in first. Like this. And then you go in. There we go. That goes there. And then, let's see, you go in. How do I get... I need to get this out of the way. That's what it was. And then I can push this all the way up. Close it. You go back here. You go over. You go over. I need to rotate this, and this pin goes in here, which prevents this from rotating. This pin goes in here. You go here, and it was, I need to rotate this one. Bang. Crushed it. Chocolate Factory from FaBrick. Very enjoyable. I like this a lot. I think it was, what did it say, 26 steps? It says 25. The video said 26. I think maybe they're considering pushing out the piece of chocolate as the 26th step. The very last one. Innovative. I mean, have you ever seen a Lego puzzle that opens in half like this? I certainly haven't. I like that they built upon the candy box and use what they learned from that to apply to this and make it you know, make a great puzzle. I think design 10 out of 10. It looks great. It looks like a chocolate factory. You know, you got the 2 smokestacks. I'm not sure what the wheel will be used on the chocolate factory, but regardless, it looks like a little chocolate factory. Difficulty maybe a 7-ish, 7.5 kind of thing. It flows very nicely. I think I mostly got stuck on opening the puzzle, opening it in half. But from there, it flowed pretty nicely. Overall, very enjoyable. I suggest getting it when they launch it on the Mechanical Puzzles Discord. And as usual, I've left the link for that below. It's in the upcoming puzzle section. And you can check it out and let them know that you're interested in buying it. I'm not 100% sure on what the price is. They were kind enough to provide this to me at no cost. So thank you very much for that. That was greatly appreciated. But anyway, buy it. It's worth it. And I mean, maybe not no matter what they're charging. If they're charging like $1,000, I think that's probably outrageous. But whatever they're asking for it, it's probably worth it. I can't see any reason why they would be overcharging. Lego bricks by themselves are, I think they're 5 or 6 cents a piece, something to that effect, plus the design that goes into it, the work. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling on about the price, but check it out. Don't forget to check out Moonplay Cosmetics. Don't forget to get your 20% off at Midnight CBD. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.